I thought I had found my fairy tale ending. You know, the kind you see in movies. I met this guy, let's call him Alex. And the connection was electric. He was charming, attentive, and made me feel like the only woman in the world. He told me he was divorced, that it had been a messy, painful split, and he was just now starting to feel ready to open his heart again. I believed him. Why wouldn't I? Everything felt so real, so perfect. For my birthday, I wanted to do something unforgettable. I'd been saving up for a special trip, and I decided to surprise him. I booked a week-long vacation to the Maldives. Imagine it. Overwater bungalows, crystal clear turquoise water, romantic dinners under the stars. I pictured us walking hand in hand on the white sandy beaches, just the two of us, finally getting the peace and connection we both deserved. When I told him, he was speechless. He had tears in his eyes and told me no one had ever done something so wonderful for him. The flight was amazing, filled with excitement and anticipation. We arrived at the resort, and it was even more breathtaking than the pictures. Our bungalow was a dream come true. We spent the first day just soaking it all in, swimming in our private pool, laughing, and feeling like we were in our own little bubble, a million miles away from the real world. That evening we had a beautiful dinner, and I thought to myself, this is it. This is true happiness. The next morning we decided to sleep in. We were wrapped in that cozy, lazy vacation bliss. Suddenly, I heard a key card in the door. I sat up, confused. Maybe it was housekeeping. But then the door swung open, and my heart stopped. A woman was standing there holding the hands of two small children. Her eyes widened, first in confusion, then in pure shock as she looked from me to Alex, who had frozen beside me. The little boy, who couldn't have been more than 5, shouted, "Daddy!" and ran towards the bed. The woman just stood there, her face crumbling. "Alex? What is this? Who is this?" she whispered, her voice trembling. My perfect bubble didn't just pop. It exploded into a million tiny, painful pieces. His wife, his kids. The messy divorce was a lie. Our entire relationship was a lie. I can't even describe the chaos that followed. The screaming, the crying, from his wife, from the kids, from me. I felt like I was outside my own body, watching a nightmare unfold. The man I thought I knew, the man I had flown halfway across the world for, was a complete stranger, a fraud who had built his new fantasy on a foundation of deceit. I spent the rest of my dream vacation locked in a separate room, trying to book the first flight home, my heart completely shattered. It was the most beautiful place I'd ever been, and all I felt was the ugliest kind of pain. This experience taught me a brutal but valuable lesson about trust and protecting your heart. It's a reminder that things aren't always what they seem. I'm sharing this not for pity, but as a warning. Always listen to your gut, and be careful who you give your heart to. Thank you for listening to my story. If you've ever been through something similar, you're not alone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories. Stay safe out there.